Hello and welcome back to Squibblenuts videos, where I was doing this colouring of this creeper, and it's just a few more bits and pieces I wanted to say, and the video was too long to put them all in. So first of all, I'm going to do a bit of shading as well, as it's dark in these areas, like in the eye here and under the neck, and that's probably about it on this one. So what I normally do is I get the colour and I take it down a tone or two. I want to go darker, so there you go, a little bit darker. Maybe not dark enough, let's go a little bit more dark. There you go, a bit darker, and then I will put it onto my, probably on my scrubbing brush, my I'll say it right in a minute, and I'll forget the name. Squibblenuts brush, that's it, fuzzy brush. I take my fuzzy brush because it's better for shading. I feel it's better for shading anyway. So if you got a pencil, then you have to use the side of the pencil, lay it at an angle, and just rub slightly like that with the side of the pencil. You'll probably get a longer line than I do because my brush is small, but that's what you need to do to get the shading if you're doing it by pencil and paper. I'm hoping I won't have to do that on this one, but I just want to put a bit of shading under the neck there, show that his head has come away from his body slightly. So I think the shade would be under his neck, whereas the gap between his chin and the body would be. So I'll put a slightly toner, a greener shade, a darker greener shade there for that, and the inside of the mouth would be darker, so I'm going to colour that bit in, a bit of shading, and the inside of the eyes. And I missed out a line as well that I didn't mention earlier in the last video, which I shall fill in a second. I just want to get these darker lines in for the shading, like so, and a bit there. I think that'll probably be darker too, and this bit down here, just fill that in as well. Notice, I think it's dark enough. Do you think it's dark enough? Could do a bit more dark, perhaps a bit darker than that. Let's take it down a bit more. That colour looks more like it, and that'll show up better when it's shaded like this. Let's take it a little bit darker, and that should make that stand out more 3D if you like. Let's get under the neck here a bit more, especially down in the back bit. It'll be even darker, probably even darker than this colour that I've got, but I think there's enough contrast between that colour and that colour to notice that it's there, so we'll leave it at that. I want to get a black back up, so I'll pick my black from the mouth there, that'll do, and then go back to my pencil, because I need my pencil for this. That's it, and we'll reduce it down a bit and just re-emphasise these bits where it got a bit smeared over by the other green, and that's that bit, and also fill in that bit it's gone over. You can see it sort of smudged it a little bit. We'll just go over it with the black. That'll make it stand out, and then I must put this line back in. So I'll put this line back in as well. That one's got sort of rubbed out, and this one re-emphasise that one, and that one as well, because that's faded as well with the green shading. And colour this mouth in a bit more. That's not too bad. There's a little bit of shading over the top of that, so we can colour that in. Don't matter so much in the mouth because you can't see the edge of the thing. A little bit there. That's it. It makes him stand out even more. I'll go over that bit as well. Oh, that's alright. We'll go back on that one. Bit OTT there. So we're trying to be the perfectionist. You tend to overstep the mark sometimes and go a bit too mad. Anyway, I'll just play around with it a little while as well, just getting them lines a bit thinner, because that's the way I like them. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And I hope you liked the last video as well, and I hope you like this one too. And I did notice that these were they're a bit weird, but there's not much I can do about them now except rub them out. So I'm going to rub that out, get my green back. I noticed they were a bit longer than, I will say they're two long ones, long in length, whereas they're shorter, stubbier ones, and I think that was a bit of an error on my part, so I'm going to rub them out and redo those two again to try and match them with these two down here and looking more like these ones. Well, I think it does anyway. I it's being fussy maybe, I don't know, but I like to make sure I've got it right before I release it. Normally I don't show my pictures until I've done them completely, but you're getting a preview of what I'm doing before I'm doing it, because obviously I want to show you how to draw these things, and I can't do that without showing you what I'm doing, so there's no way around it really. And I'll get my red back, so I'll pick that line up. No, not quite. There it is, got it right. And then back to the line, and then we'll try and do these again a bit not so long, deep I should say. I think I went a bit too deep with them before, and I'm going to try and bend it with the body a bit more as well, because that was a bit, no, I've gone the wrong way there, haven't I? Whoops, never mind. Plus I want to test out my sound, because my sound was messing about on the last video. It was very quiet, and I couldn't understand why, and then I found the boost button on my computer, so I boosted up the volume, and the last video that I did prior to that one that was really quiet, the last one I did with this drawing was how can I say, a better quality, so I must have done something right. And oh, I've got drawing rubbing on. Let's edit back there a minute. Yeah, I've got to get the black as well. Let's get it right. Just trying to talk and think at the same time. Yeah, so hopefully this sounds a lot better for you, and you can hear me this time. Whereas the video before one, yeah, the video prior to the one before this one, was the quality was really poor. I've been messing around with the sound settings and that, and I think I inadvertently messed something up, so I've had to go back and change it again, and it's come out a bit better this time. I mean, I don't think it's the mic, because I just bought this is a brand new mic, so I can't understand why it was so poor in that last video, so I must have done something wrong with the settings somewhere. Oh, that went a bit weird. Talking and doing is not a good idea. But that's the only way I can show you what I'm doing and talk at the same time. So that's that done. We've only done 8 minutes. 8 minutes it's taken to do that. It's so quick. Can't believe how fast the time flies in these videos. What else do I want to say? I want to thank you all for your support, and all the guys who have got in touch with me. I'd like to thank them very much for their support, and I would say keep the chat going and keep the comments going. I'm really quite happy to listen to anything you have to say, and I will listen to whatever you've got to say. I won't poo-poo you or anything like that. I will actually listen to what you've got to say, and probably do something about it. Now, I don't know what you like and what you don't like. It's the Minecraft world video which I did last but one, was just a break from doing this all the time, because you can get sort of stumped if you keep doing the same thing over and over. So that's why I do change videos from time to time. I might do a drawing one day and then a bit of Minecraft another, or something like that. But it would help me if I knew from you guys what you were thinking, and then I could taper my my workload to what you want and not what I really want. But then if you're happy for what I'm doing, that's fine by me. We will carry on the way we are. But it's really nice to hear from you guys, and don't be frightened to say hello and that, and talk to me, because I'm quite a placid guy. I don't get the hump very easily. It takes a lot to get me round, and if you want to say something bad, then you know, I'm not gonna jump down your throat. You're entitled to your opinion, of course, but obviously I don't want anything rude, because I've got younger children on here, and I don't want no swear words put in my comments. If they're put in, I will get rid of them, because I don't want that kind of language in my videos. I don't like swearing myself. I might say the odd swear word in anger sometimes, but generally I don't like swearing, and I don't like other people to do it in front of me or in front of my kids and that sort of thing. So, you know, if you want to say something, keep it clean, guys, because I won't appreciate it. Oops, I made a mistake there. So busy chatting, getting my little grudge out of the way. But I want to clean that, not brush it, paint it. Right, so the video is coming to an end now. We've gone 11 minutes, so I'm going to end it now, and I hope you've enjoyed this. And if there's anything I've missed out, say, oh, you missed that, or you forgot to say this, or you forgot to say that, then please let me know, and I will come back in the next video and I will tell you the answer to that question. Okay, so there's the creeper all done. I think there's going to be a bit of tightening up here and there, but other than that, he's pretty much done, and I will move on to the other character. If you want to see that bit, I will do it on video. If you don't, then I'll just do it offline and produce it in another showcase later on. But it's nice to hear from you guys, because that way I know that I'm not talking to myself most of the time, because yeah, it's very embarrassing talking to yourself, you know. Yeah, it's just one of them things. But anyway, I love doing it, so it's okay. But anyway, I've got to go now, and next time I come up, maybe after I do the video again, I will do another video of this. I will do the chicken and this me. It's supposed to be me, by the way. Not that it looks anything like me, but it's supposed to be me. After the story of the chicken, which is in the video before last, I told the story of the chicken episode with the creeper. So if you want to catch up on that story, then you need to go to that video and have a look at that one, and hopefully you'll leave a like on that one. Oh, still on green. So I'll get back to black. Oh no, I've gone pen, so I'll get it right in a minute. That's why I'm talking and thinking, and at the same time trying to work things out. Say what I want to say. It obviously takes a bit of time to get used to doing these videos. I've been doing them for quite some time now, but I still make mistakes. I still say the wrong thing. I still and ah, and which is supposed to be very bad for videos. But it's just I'm not some professional bloke who's passing on his abilities or skills. I'm just your average guy who wants to show people how he draws, and hopefully you'll appreciate it, and you'll put a like and or subscribe to my channel. So I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.